Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Basement. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. We are continuing today, as we have done for the past two episodes in Basement. Our objective is to try and sell $2,000 worth of drugs in 20 minutes. Is that achievable? Damn yes. Damn yes, it is achievable. But I've had a little think about our strategy, right? I'm not entirely sure that we're going about doing things in the correct way. Because at the moment, I've talked extensively about how we're going to be taking over places and doing, like crazy shit and whatnot. But perhaps we just need to take a little bit more of a passive stance and just say, hey, we need to actually just sell shit and take it slow. And then I sort of realized that, where's the fun in that? What is the fun in that? There is no fun in that. What I really would like to take is this area. Now, I did talk in the last episode about hiring somebody who was really good at selling or really good at producing or somebody that was just a little bit more special. But on further reflection, right, we really need to make sure that we get a tank. A tank is pretty much exactly what we need at the moment. And, We've got to do something about that. We've got to do something about that because we need to make sure that we capture this area. This is a very, very important storage facility, right? Because it gives us access to a whole bunch of these drugs, right? The whatchamacallits, the browns. That's the ones, and the browns are a shit ton more expensive than the purples, considering we did get the cash register upgrade, which gives us 150% of our previous sale price. So this is going to give us $75. This is going to give us about 110. You're starting to see the picture. That's what we're starting to do. Is it worth just sacking this dude into this dude up here? Well, actually, I would argue that yes, it probably is worth doing that. So can we get somebody with fairly high damage? Has no main characteristic. You're a fairly all-round dude. You know what? And I'm absolutely fine with saying, hey, let's bring you on board. In fact, we can't even bring you on board because we need to upgrade our employee room. So let's do that. Now, apparently that's us at our max, so to speak, which is a little bit of a bummer. And it looks like we're going to have to upgrade it again. Or perhaps we can't upgrade it again. Well, okay. That changes our strategy a little bit. That changes our strategy a fair amount because it means that we're going to have to assault this employee room, which is fine. You've actually only got 25 health and 6 damage, whereas you've got 29 health and 7.1 damage. Let's fucking do it. What's your name? Your name is David. Let's get David to attack this area so that we can get access to more employee space. It's pretty much what we're after right now. Employee space cannot be underrated, I don't think. But yeah, this is definitely how this level was intended to progress. You're supposed to expand and sort of just take sequentially, different blocks, so to speak. But anyway, who were we thinking about getting? We were thinking about getting you, but we don't have $400 anymore. So sell one more package, please, and that will mean that we're in a much better situation. Now we're not running out of purple, but it's slowing down, right? It's very, very much slowing down, which is a shame, and I'll appreciate that, but it's not the end of the world. All right, let's get you on board. Fantastic. Where the hell are you? You are up here. I'm gonna send you in. I want to sack 2 people. I want to sack 2 people into this enemy dude. And you know what? I think they both need to be proper hard people. People that can actually try and handle this guy. I mean, look, 41 health, 13.8 damage. That is insanity. For example, this dude only does 8.9, and that's nothing special, right? That's nothing special. It's fine. I get it. It's not the end of the world, but wow, we could be doing so much better if we just have a dude that is amazing up on board, or sort of in tune with our planning strategies, if that makes sense. But hey ho, we're not doing a bad job irregardless. We're sort of recycling our people that just don't have the high health. So if you've got low health, then you're wrapping up, you're producing green, and you know, you're selling the stuff. That's pretty much what we've done with all of our people that are on low health. And so far, it seems like a strategy that seems to be working. Now, I'm not entirely sure if enemies regenerate health. I know for damn certain that we don't regenerate health unless we are in a healing room, which is damned far away. You know what? This area is much more achievable. Could potentially go for it, but no, I really do want to take this area. I really, really do want to take storage number 3. Storage 2 seems so much easier, though. You know what? Let's just... Purple is not going to get us the big money, right? That's the problem. Purple is not going to make us the big money. The way to big money is brown, because brown gives us 100. You know, brown gives us a shit ton. And that's what we need, right? That's exactly what we need right now. That's exactly what we need, unfortunately. And we are making money. You know, we absolutely are making money, but we're just not making it at a fast enough rate, which is a real shame. Yeah, okay, you know what? You know what? Victor, David, and Brian. Victor, David, and Brian. We're all attacking. That's right, you heard me. We are 100% going all out on this fool. We're throwing everything that we've got, which is a very, very risky strategy. I'll give you that. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it as much as we can. One hit knockout, 2-hit knockout. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see me just get destroyed? Well, you should have seen me just get destroyed, because I just got destroyed. Like, absolutely annihilated. Like, I don't think it's possible to sell 2 grand of drugs in 20 days if we don't have that area. So, perhaps we sort of do things a little bit differently. You know, perhaps we just say, hey, you know, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. Let's pause. And let's talk about our strategy a little bit. So, in fact, let's play it and then we'll restart it again, because the game is very funny about moving camera when oh no, I can scroll it like this. Well, okay, let me restart just so that we can optimize our time super effectively. So I can't use the arrow keys when it's paused or WASD, but I can apparently drag my mouse. That's cool. Okay, so it clearly randomizes the sort of location of your building. Now, is that a place that we really want? Is that more agreeable to us? It's not actually that bad. It's not actually that bad, but let's re-roll again. Let's re-roll again. I like how it's randomized. That's kind of cool. I can admire that. Okay. So, I think we need to go in the order that it's intended, right? So, small pusher first, and then probably into storage number 1, then probably into either storage number 2 or useful place, so that we can actually have more of an output, and we just need to take it from there and just, you know, hire a shit ton of people. But we're gonna have to really be on top form, you know, there is no doubt about that. So straight off the bat, I think we want to take over a small pusher. I think we do. I genuinely think we do. Let's send our toughest dudes. We'll send 2. There we go. Okay. Now this has absolutely got to be the best performance that we ever do see. Also, let me just quickly check something. I'll finish the combat first and then I'll check it. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, let me just check what's going on. So who's really good at selling? Who's really good at selling? You sell 1 per day, and everybody sells 1 per day. Okay, that's pretty trash, but whatever. Okay, you go here. In fact, no, you go here. You are fine. You go there, and you go here. Okay? There we go. Okay, you're manning the desk now. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fan-dabby-tastic. So, next on the list is storage 1 that we need to go to, right? Storage 1 is effectively fantastic because it gives us access to purples. Now, purples, the sooner that we can get them, the better. I think that that is unanimously agreed. So let's actually just say, hey, let's go. Let's go on storage 1 with both of you guys. We don't need any greens for now. We're fine for greens. We've got a shit ton on the shelves at the moment, which is really, really nice. Let's do it. Let's go on it. You know, we controlled 2 out of the 10 buildings. That's great. That's, you know, fantastic. I'm over the moon. Over the fucking moon, eh? Why are they taking 2 vans? Why don't they just take the same darned van? It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you not take the same darned van? Doesn't make sense. But whatever. Open the door up. Get smacked in the face. Get wrecked, sunshine. You're going down. Holy cow. Okay, so we can basically transfer both guys out of this area. So let's transfer them both back here, because there's no need to have them all the way out there. And we can probably start thinking about expanding to, well, actually probably this area, actually. Probably this area. Now, the reason that I say this area is because we need access to the staff resources. We need access to the fact that we can hire another dude. We need another dude. We need a tank. You know, I've talked about a tank before, and we need one. We need one. We don't need another transport scooter quite yet, but I think we will soon. So you're on like pretty much no health. You're on fine for you're doing fine for health. You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. That's happy freaking days, so to speak, you know? So in fact, can we just get you to take over this area completely solo? David, if you could do that by yourself, then that would be absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to. I think you're going to balls it up somehow because you're pretty shit. I mean, I know you, David. You're pretty shit. Let's get you producing. That's great. Let's watch David fuck it up, shall we? There we go. Let's watch his hearse travel towards his destination. If he does manage to do it, though, I will be over the fucking moon. Over the moon, I tell thee. Over the moon. So, you know, as you can see, in comparison to our last attempt at doing this, we are very much... Oh, come on, David. Come on. There we go. We did it. We did it. We totally fucking did it. And this actually allows us to get some new employees, which is fantastic. So we managed to capture this area much quicker than we did in the last episode, or in the last attempt that we made on this. So very happy with that, and it's clear that moving fast is certainly key in completing this objective. Also, that's increased our money cap, which means, as you can see, by taking over this area, we got a tiny money storage, which is kind of amazing. Really glad that we did end up getting that, because that's going to allow us to achieve our 2,000 cap, basically. So, hiring somebody else. Who is on the list that we're sort of interested in? Nobody is really super amazing here. We're going to have to find more, I'm afraid. Nobody has any main characteristic, but you're actually not terrible. I mean, you're pretty bad, but you're not terrible. Fingers crossed that we can just, you know, make a little bit more cash. That's really what we're after right now. I mean, let's face it. We're after just a little bit more cash. Okay, you need to get back. Oh, no! There we go. Yeah, so as you can see, their patience goes down over time as they have to wait for their product to be sold to them. I don't want to be selling green. I really don't want to be selling green, dude. Where's our scooter? Our scooter should be transferring more purple. Green is just not good enough, I'm afraid. Green is just not good enough. We need purple, and it's unfortunate that this storage area is so darn far away. But you know what? Sometimes you get thrown a bad hand. You get dealt a bad hand, as they say. And that sucks. But you know what? That's life. That's absolutely life. Anyway, back up on your feet, buddy. Good to see. Scooter is coming in with some good shit purple. And there we go. And looks like we can sell purple in the next batch. And that should mean that we have over 300 bucks. So we can hire somebody. Somebody that's preferably not shit, actually. I guess we're going to hire Bruce. He's got the most HP. He's got the most damage. As soon as we have 400 bucks, I see there is basically no reason not to hire him, because we need to keep expanding. If anything, that last attempt taught me, and it's good that we did it actually, because attempting this, I think, was completely necessary. We need to keep on pushing. You know, we just can't stop. We can't stop pushing. We cannot stop pushing. We need to get access to more purples, and that's something that I really would like to get access to. Is it worth going for an upgrade on this? Allows me to control more junkies at a time. Would be kind of nice. I would rather go for optimized earnings. Now, the reason that I say I want to do that is we currently have a truck that is miles out of town. I have no fucking idea why it's transferring greens. You should only be transferring other stuff, you know, not greens. Who gives a shit about greens? We're fine for greens. We need purples, goddammit. Yeah, no, the reason that I say hey ho, we're going to upgrade to this is because if we get more junkies in this area, then that's not going to make a damn difference if we can't supply them with the best product, right? And at the moment, we can't supply them with the best product because the best product is coming from fucking miles away. So let's take what we can and say, hey, you know, we need to turn this small delivery into a grandiose amount of monies, basically. Like that's what we're all about, the monies. And fingers crossed that makes sense to at least one person out there. Fingers crossed anyway. Empty garage, not something we're super interested in at the moment, but you know what? We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making a little bit of money. We're making a little bit of money here and there. Selling off a good amount of cash. Selling off a good amount of cash. What am I talking about? Selling off a good amount of drugs. Making ends meet, so to speak. It's kind of nice to see. Unfortunately, right, we're stuck in this little bit of a predicament because the scooter just doesn't go fast enough to deliver the products, which is actually really, really problematic for us because we're going to start to lose customers because we just can't deliver them fast enough, which is all the more reason to say, hey, we need to get this storage space captured. We need to get it captured as soon as possible. We've got one dude, we've got David up here who is ready to take the hits, but we need a tank. We need a tank, and you're not going to wait around for the drugs to be delivered. Probably, I would say your patience is decreasing by the second. In fairness, and that is not something that any loyal customer should have to deal with. I have no idea why you're still making green in here, but hey ho. Perhaps we should try an assault with just these two guys. Perhaps we should. I really don't know. Like, I want to not mess up, but hey ho. You know what? Yusef, welcome to the team, buddy. Welcome to the team. Okay, let's assault this storage place. Yusef and Glenn. In fact, not Glenn. Let's just do it with Yusef just by himself. I think we're still at the stage, right, where we can handle single target enemies that aren't super, super powerful. I think. I'm not entirely sure if we're actually going to be able to take this or not. Like, it's going to be really, really close. It's not going to be really, really close at all. Okay, both you guys that are chilling out, let's go and attack. Will your health reset? If your health resets between fights, then we're in some real trouble. Oh, fuckery. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh, god damn it. Well, it looks like that's going to be another restart, but at least we know we need somebody that, you know, we can't just scrimp out on anybody, right? We can't just go for somebody that's shit. We need to go for somebody that has a main characteristic of a shit ton of health. Like, we have to. Because we've invested all of our people in making sure that we took over that area, and that didn't happen. So that's going to be GG for this run. But hey ho, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Old Potato. Hopefully you've enjoyed Basement. I'm really, really enjoying it, actually. It's really, really cool. I like the way it looks, I like the way it plays, and I like the whole concept behind it as well. I think that's really, really cool. Raid in the district, small pusher. Well, I'm afraid we ain't got very much, buddy. And I'm also afraid that we're going to have to call the episode there. Yeah, shame, but hey ho. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.